Hi there, my name is Katie Pivovar and I am a promoter with the fabulous company Pruvit. I actually stumbled into my role as a promoter with Pruvit. I had been in network marketing for 4 years before I became a promoter with Pruvit. I worked in another company that I absolutely loved. I saw quite a bit of success within my role with that company, from personal success to business success to helping others also succeed within the company. But as time changed, my needs also changed, my wants also changed. And to partner a little bit with that, I wasn't feeling as overjoyed as I could have been within my role with that company. So I kept up with it each and every single day. I trudged along doing what I needed to do to continue to grow my business, and my business was still growing. But during this time, I wasn't feeling great myself. So I went out in search of another product, Pruvit, to debunk it, essentially. I wanted to prove that it didn't work, to prove that it was garbage, and to tell myself that I was right. Lo and behold, my world was changed. So it actually wasn't changed right off of the bat. I didn't initially see results with the product. So I was like, aha, I'm right. This is garbage. And then the woman who was helping me out was like, no, it's not garbage. I want you to try something else. So I tried a different formulation, and that is when my world was just rocked. I started seeing results within 3 days. I was waking in the same position I fell asleep in. I was waking actually feeling rested, and anyone with a toddler knows it's really hard to wake feeling rested, or I guess most people with toddlers understand that. And I was having energy throughout the day. So to go into that, by day 5, every single day for a couple months, it had been more than a couple months, I was getting up, I was taking my pre-workout, and then I'm not a coffee drinker, I'm not a soda drinker, but I was taking caffeine pills, and not like weight loss stimulant caffeine pills, anything like that, just caffeine, about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. I was taking 3 of those a day just to keep up with work, just to keep up with my daughter. And I mean, that's not healthy. It's not healthy to be doing that. So by day 5, I wasn't taking any caffeine. The only caffeine I had in a day was the little bit of caffeine that comes within my ketones. But I was living that natural energy from being in ketosis, and I absolutely loved it. Then by day 10, I had such a great control over my cravings for carbs. I'm a carbaholic. I have had issues with weight and emotional eating my entire life, but I was in such control of that I was no longer snacking on the mindless food. I was no longer snacking with my daughter. I was making better choices, having the energy to do my workouts, not falling into that trap of emotional eating. That I only lost a couple of pounds, but I lost so much bloat that my body was hanging on to that I dropped 2 pant sizes. So that was like, whoa, what is this stuff? So when it came time to go past the samples and decide whether or not to invest, I was put kind of at an internal crossroad. I firmly believe that ketones, that this product works and it could help a ton of people. But I also knew within my other company that I could help people there too. It was a health and fitness industry where our mission every single day was to teach people the fundamentals of living a healthy lifestyle. So I understood the philosophies and I respected the philosophies behind both companies. So I decided to stay with my other company. I was like, you know, I have committed to this. I've been with this company for 4 years. It is what I need to stick with. And then I have people talking to me about my energy and my outlook and just how things are going, how great I'm looking. And I felt like a fraud. You know, I knew that with my old company, people would see results and it could help them. But it wasn't what was getting me to the place I was at currently. Because the only thing that had changed in my everyday life was incorporating this beverage. So I thought long and hard and realized that I needed to make a change to Pruvit, because I honestly felt like I morally couldn't tell people do XYZ when it's ABC that is making me feel as great as I'm feeling. Granted, it was a combination of all of it that was making me feel phenomenal and still makes me feel so great, because I haven't given up those other activities by any stretch of the imagination. But I just wanted to share Pruvit with more people. So I decided to give it all up, to start from the ground and work my way up like I had done 4 years ago within the other company. And it has been a truly eye-opening experience to go from knowing almost everything to knowing almost nothing, but just having the faith in the company and the product and my peers and the incredible support that I've received from my peers has been phenomenal. I honestly never, ever thought that I would leave my old company, and now I can't imagine not being with Pruvit just because of the outpouring of love that I have received from everyone within this new company, all the way down from the CEO of the company, like wanting to help us grow and learn, providing us with resources and tools so we are best set to educate and to be a messenger, not the message. You know, it's not about us. It is about this product and how this product, backed by scientific research and clinical trials, and how it can help change the life of someone else. Because it's not about me. Like, yes, I get to share my story on how it's helped me, but really it's about how it can help you. And I absolutely love getting to spread that message, and I love being able to help young, old, men, women. I don't have a genre or a niche market that I am trying to get set up with trying ketones. They literally can benefit almost everyone, and that kind of spectrum is just mind-boggling to me, the amount of people that I have already helped just within about 2.5 weeks, and will continue to help as the weeks go on, and as I start learning more and becoming more and more educated. I am just so excited for what is to come. So that is my story on how I came into my role as a promoter with Pruvit, how I left my old company, and just how excited I am to be here today, living in the moment and loving life.